play them. There's a little bit of nerves or some anxiety. There's guys that that'll be lifelong friends that are on that other side. There's guys that you were going to battle with for every day for whether it's months, years, and then for Sheldon, I'm sure a lot of those guys on Toronto, have had their careers impacted significantly by Sheldon, whether that's getting their first NHL games in or just learning, along their time with them. And for him, we're super happy and fortunate to have him be our coach now. But it's I'm sure it's one that he's had circled on the calendar, and it's funny how the hockey season works out. Like this is our home opener against his former team, and I'm sure it being Toronto, there's going to be a million storylines and whatnot. But ultimately, we just want to play our best for our coach now. We want to have a good just again start now back over here in North America. It was nice to get those two and now have a good week of practice. But Toronto, another team, made a lot of changes this summer. A team that has high expectations for the season, and we're going to have to be at our best.
Brenden, you might not have even seen it because you were down at the other end, but Jacob Markstrom at a drill that didn't go the way he wanted to, blasts his stick over the bench, comes out with a new one, and this is just a skills practice. So to have a goalie who's like that much of a competitor, even in a practice like this, is that something that's contagious in the room, do you think?
For sure. I think all of us, and I know that's a big reason why Marky's had the career that he's had, right? He's a competitor, he's a gamer, he wants to be at his best, and I think for guys that are able to stick around in this league and see and kind of adapt to different roles, and you got to be that way, and Marky's no different. He's from day one he's here, you get to know the person Jacob Markstrom, and he's an amazing guy, a great guy to be around and hang around with. But as soon as that goalie mask goes on, he's doesn't matter if it's in practice or it's games, he hates to get scored on. He wants to be the best, and again, super happy to be on his side now.
And then just quickly on the penalty kill, what did you think as a unit you guys did particularly well to have the success you did last week?
Well, we were aggressive, but it was smart aggressive. Kind of trying to just create as much chaos as you can, having sticks and lanes. We've got some big bodies, especially in the back end, that are able to take up lanes and get our sticks on things. And again, shot blocking for the PKs is just so crucial and important. And Buffalo, again, a team with lots of skill and guys that can make plays, and they got an extra guy than us for 2 minutes out there, so it's not going to be perfect or a Picasso, but we got great goaltending. I think for the four guys that were on there, we all felt connected, and whether it was our neutral zone or in zone, I thought we just did a great job on battling for pucks, whether that was the face-offs and getting a clear or finding our outs. It's fun when it's going that way, and we're going to have to continue because it's going to be a big part of our success.
How important was it for you, being a new guy, to have the A on your jersey for the second game?
Yeah, it was. It was just an honor. I think anytime your teammates and coaching staff give you that honor, it's it means a lot to me. I think for our group, I'm just so happy to be a Devil and just proud to be a Devil. And I think having an A on my jersey too, and the guys that have done that before, and just knowing what that means, I may not be the biggest rah guy, but I like to lead by example and just make sure that the guys are going as best we can. And the biggest part for me was just to be able to get a win doing that. So it's fun.
Was that a goal for you coming in from free agency, going new team, that you wanted to be a leader?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's something that we all can be. We've got a lot of great leaders in there, and when you have a letter on your jersey, whether I have it on in a game or not, you're still going to be the same person. I'm going to be the same Brenden Dillon, but it was it's something coming in, and you get to talk to your teammates and your day-to-day stuff. That leadership can be so many different ways, and I'm just trying to do the best I can for me.
What did Eric Holla tell you about the Devils this summer in the games with the Beauty League and just coming over here? What has stayed the same? What have you learned? Just what's the whole difference with that?
Yeah, I was fortunate to talk to a bunch of guys. Like Holla was one of the guys I got to talk to. Stefan Nason I talked to a bunch. And then just as the summer periodically, I got to talk with Brett Pesce a lot more, and just all great things. The funny thing is I didn't know a whole lot about Jersey outside of coming into the rink. For a lot of the Western Conference teams, you stay in New York, you commute to Long Island, you commute to Newark. So just getting out here and kind of getting settled and acquainted to everything. I've been loving it. Like, it's great. everything from. I'm over in Westfield, so getting to just see, you know, the areas and just see how many Devils fans there are too. It's been really cool, and the way the organization operates is just first class. I mean, everything from just, you know, getting over there to Europe to the meals to how we're treated every day. It's you know, it's definitely the National Hockey League, and you know, I think all the guys in that locker room know we're pretty special and lucky.